Okay,
does say you should.
we're live
Does
now.
say, I kind of wondered about this, guys. It says you should take this quiz with your group during your lesson 2 group meeting. So maybe that means we record it.
Okay, we can do that.
Either way. It did say somewhere we were supposed to review part 2 together too, but
Yeah, no. So I'm looking at like what the actual like group meeting says, and says we'll record it and then post it to the discussion board, and then afterwards, then we access the group quiz and take the quiz together. So I don't necessarily think that means we have to do it on the broadcast, but
perfect. Okay.
Don't record. We don't have to record us taking the quiz. We just have to record our discussion of the.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Super.
Okay. Well, I mean, did anyone have any questions from the prepare assignment or the reading?
Not really. It's pretty, introductory type definitions for statistics. So they're pretty easy.
I thought it was interesting that question 2 of part 1, they didn't even talk about the convenience sample. But yet
Questions
that's
are
what we end up learning later.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, they left convenience sampling out.
That must be important. I didn't quite do too good on defining the p-value. I was looking for a formula. Were any of you guys doing that?
the p-value is just the probability of whatever value it is. So if it talks about the p-value, it's just the probability.
if the null is true.
Okay. Yeah.
So should we just go over the part 2 of the assignment where it says like determine the correct sampling method for each scenario, and like
Sure.
I can just list them off and we can all debate which one's right or come to agreement. Number 6A, a medical student researches the prevalence of aspirin usage by questioning all the patients who enter her clinic for treatment. What do you guys think that type of sampling method is?
I got a convenience sample.
Yeah, it's got to be convenient.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. Just the fact that she's only doing the patients that are in her local facility, that's definitely a convenience. So letter B, the Colorado Department of Health obtains an alphabetical list of 2 million adult Colorado residents and constructs a pool of survey subjects by selecting every 100th name on the list after randomly choosing one person from the first 1,000 on the list. And that would be what is it called?
Systematic.
Systematic, yeah.
Every whatever.
Okay,
In a Gallup poll of 1,059 adults, the interview subjects were selected by using a computer to randomly generate telephone numbers that were then called. So that'd be a simple. Yeah, simple. And then a dietitian has partitioned people into age categories of under 18, 18 to 49, 50 to 69, and over 69. She's surveying a simple random sample of 200 members from each category. Now this would be a
Stratified?
Stratified.
Yeah, stratified sampling.
Because they broke it into similar groups, right?
Yep. And then I totally got bumped off the page here. And then at Johns Hopkins University, researcher surveys surveys all cardiac patients in each of 30 randomly selected hospitals.
Have to be a cluster.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one, yeah.
So they also call that a block sample. Huh? Okay.
And then number 8, determine for each scenario whether it is an observational study or an experimental design. If it is an experimental design, determine the response, treatment, and subjects. The Center for Disease Control obtains current flu data by randomly polling 300 men and 300 women. So this is
I got observational.
Yeah, observational study. I mean, because there's no treatment or anything. I mean, there's no controlled test going on.
Yeah. Did Daniel leave for you guys?
Yeah, where'd he go? We missed number 7, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, there was one time where I had a connection issue, so maybe
Be
he's
right
having
back.
a connection issue, and then
Yeah, he must be.
Okay. So do we want to keep going then? No, we skipped 7, but we can go back to that one afterwards.
Okay. Did we lose Matt or Jared? No. I'm getting you guys mixed up still. There's Danny. Do we still have everybody?
Yeah.
There's Danny.
All right, sorry about that. So I got kicked out for like authentication issues. I don't know what that is, but
Ooh.
did you guys at least hear me read the last sentence?
For A, yeah. A, yeah.
Okay, so I thought it was going to be observational, right?
Right.
Yeah, that one's observational.
And then we have to determine the response, treatment, and subjects.
For part B.
For B.
Yeah.
All right. So since B is experimental, for the response, it's just the hours of sleep in the week they got, right?
the spot, yeah, hours of sleep they got in a week. Yeah.
Right.
And then
Yeah, we didn't need to do the response treatment subject for A, just B.
and
Treatment
then,
would just have to be the sleepies or placebo, right?
yep.
Yep. And then the subjects would be, of course, the patients.
Yeah, the 1,000 patients.
Mhm.
That was with insomnia.
Cool.
That one seemed pretty easy, but
All right. So should we just move to number 9?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So in September 2004, Newcrest Pharmaceuticals Inc. announced the results of its first human trial of NPI 32101, a topical form of its skin ointment. A total of 224 patients diagnosed with skin irritations were randomly divided into 3 groups as part of a double-blind, placebo-controlled study to test the effectiveness of the new topical cream. The first group received a 0.5% cream, the second group received a 1% cream, and the third group received a placebo. Groups were treated twice daily for a 6-week period, and the degree of skin irritation was recorded at that time. So A, is this a designed experiment or an observational study? It's a designed experiment. And then the subjects are the 224 patients that are diagnosed with skin irritations, correct?
Mhm.
exactly.
And then the response variable in the experiment is the degree of the skin irritation. Is that right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
And
So
then,
yeah, whether they reacted, yeah.
and then the treatments is the 0.5%, 1%, and the placebo.
Right. I kind of want to know the answer to that one because I have a 0.5% cream. Which one's the best?
You know.
But
Yeah, that's all the questions of part 2.
Actually, you need to go back and grab 7. We skipped that one.
Oh, okay, sorry. So which number on 7?
I think we
we
skipped
didn't.
all.
I think we skipped the question. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
just skipped number 7.
So the American Medical Association wanted to determine general patient satisfaction with the patient's primary care physician. Determine the type of sampling method used in the following scenarios. They take a simple random sample of doctors and then sample all of the patients that that doctor works with. That would be a cluster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All of the residents' name in a computer used a random number generated to get a sample of 100 patients. That would be the simple random sample, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
SRS.
And then they divide the residents up by gender and then do a simple random sample of residents within each gender. That's stratified.
Stratified.
And then they randomly pick key intersections in the city and then picking every 5th person that walks by after randomly picking one of the first 5 people to be in the sample. I would consider that to be systematic.
Yeah. That's what I got.
All right. Is there any other questions that we skipped?
Nope.
Don't think so.
All right.
It looks like we all understood
So that was
the
easy.
sign. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question on part 1?
Yeah.
On the first one, where it says state the 5 steps of statistical process, blah, blah, blah. If you go down to 3, describe the data, was that correct in my thinking? I wrote down graphical, bar chart, pie chart. Is one of those?
Yeah.
Or just numbers on a sheet,
Mhm.
or average percentage, whatever? Okay.
Yeah.
Creating graphs or calculating statistics to help understand or visualize the data.
Yeah. This might be kind of an interesting class, but maybe. All right.
So does that mean now that we just like stop the broadcast and then we take the quiz together?
Yeah, I'd
think
say
so.
let's do that then. I think
so.
all of us are pretty clear with the assignment. So I'll stop the broadcast then.
Okay.
Okay.